All right, Surviving South Africa Extreme Food Tour Episode 2, and I could not be happier. You guys have decided down in the comments. Thank you very much. I was going to watch this anyways, but I didn't know if you wanted to come along with me, and overwhelmingly, you guys said yes. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are so freaking amazing down there. I love it. If you're new here, make sure you go back and watch the first episode, because that was awesome with the braai and all the other foods that they got down there in Johannesburg. I don't know where we're going to next, but hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You guys let me know if you do continue to like this series, and yeah, we'll jump on into it. I appreciate you guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and let me not hold you too much longer. All right, let's go. Woo! Wait a minute. I'm starting right off the bat, man, with the pausing. Hold up. I want to see that. Is this Johannesburg still? Man, I'm looking at these murals, the roof of this, I want to say house, and I need to make this bigger so you guys can see it even more as well. This apartment or this building here, that is awesome. You got the huge South African flag there. That looks so cool. Man, that's a big city. Oh, apartheid.
Even though apartheid ended nearly 30 years ago, its echoing effects can still be seen in the underdeveloped, once racially segregated urban areas known as townships. Over time, townships became known for innovating unique street foods. What people lacked in resources, they made up for with creativity and skill.
Man, that looks good. Alexandria. I came prepared today. I ate before coming down to watch this because I was like, nope, I'm done with being stupid. I'm going to eat first. I got my coffee. I'm set up. I'm okay. I'm still going to get hungry. I know it. It doesn't matter if I've already eaten. So this is Alexandria. All right. I don't know where this is at in South Africa.
We're starting out in the township of Alexandra, one of the poorest urban areas in the entire country. Here, scarcity is a fertilized bed for creativity, proven by the food you'll soon see.
Ooh, what is that, big bowl of rice or big ball of rice?
This is River Park Cafe, located on the periphery of Alexandra.
This is how I usually make my entrance.
Alexandra, not Alexandria. We have an Alexandria city here, and that's probably why I said that.
Not really.
Joining me, my companion for the day, fried chicken expert and restaurateur, Andrew. Next to him, restaurant owner, Chef Zanel. They both grew up in townships.
What's up?
She grew up here in Alexandra.
Is this what you would normally serve one person?
Yes.
I thought you were doing this for the show. This is ridiculous. It's huge.
This is...
He's about to tell me what this is, but I see like maybe some greens, obviously up there in the top left corner. But this almost looks like chicken skin, and I have no idea whatever else or what this actually could be.
Chef Janelle's signature stewed sheep tripe and intestines, or mohodu.
Sheep tripe. I don't know what that is. I do know what intestines are. The only intestines I think I've ever eaten would be like the casings on sausage, maybe.
Signature stewed sheep tripe and intestines, or mohodu.
Mohodu?
Her recipe actually starts with more cleaning than cooking.
Stomach. Dude, I'm almost positive that is stomach that she's cleaning.
Her recipe actually starts with more cleaning than cooking.
You have to make sure that you wash it, rewash it, wash it, rewash it, so that when you eat it, you just don't feel the sand or the little rocks in the mouth.
Next, she boils it for 2 hours.
The mohodu has to be soft, very soft.
And then the taste. Do you want it to taste gamey or not? Because it smells. Like it has some power to it. That's desirable, right?
Yes.
The ingredients are cut into bite-sized pieces and tossed back in the pot. The chef adds beef stock and white pepper. After another hour of stewing, it's ready to serve.
And then you have this on the side. You call it a dumpling. Growing up, I think my mom would...
I ain't gonna lie. I would try it, but it just doesn't look appetizing to me, man. I don't know. Everybody's got their own preconceived notions about things of what you think the texture might be, that like furriness that was on there. But you never know, man. I could try. I would try it. I will never say I won't try anything. I will try it. And who knows? Maybe I would love it. But just off of visuals, you know, you always want to say, oh, everything looks so good. It's so amazing. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the best tasting thing in the world, but I don't know. This looks good, though.
call this like a popover.
Flour,
Popover.
yeast, sugar, salt, butter, and sliced
Sugar.
carrots come together in a dough. Let it rise into a bubbly mass and load it into muffin trays. Steam for 30 minutes to achieve this fluffy, cloud-like dumpling.
I love the texture of it. It's like big.
It does
steamy,
look
and
really
soft.
good.
Oh my, this is so good. So we take that, we put it into the sauce. Oh yeah, super savory gravy. It's interesting, it does have kind of a wild, sheepy taste to it, but really good. It's got personality. It's not one of the chicks that holds the suitcase and Deal or No Deal, it's Howie Mandel. So we try the meat now.
It's definitely tender.
Yeah, very nice, soft texture.
But once you get into it, you forget about the gamey smell.
And I don't mean it as an insult. It's like, it has a
You would
gamey
think it'd
smell
be
to it, but then
rubbery.
when you eat it, it's like cheese. It might smell strong, but you eat it and it tastes delicious. So how long have you been cooking this recipe here?
It's been years, and we keep on improving it.
Chef Zanel took over a small eatery from her mother in deep Alexandra. 4 years ago, she
Cool.
moved it here.
I find when people say deep here, it has a certain meaning. What do you mean when you say deep?
It's deep because that's where you go into the core of Alexandra. You know, it's the Gomorrah part of Alexandra.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If you're going deep into the heart of Africa, you're going to the center of Africa, right? I mean, deep means you're in the middle, I guess.
Gomorrah, the deep or the belly, the core of the township, where all the social issues erupt amid people densely packed against one another. It's where Zanel grew up.
Sometimes we don't have water and also electricity, and sometimes I feel like they've neglected us so much. There's too many potholes, and also many of the youth here, they're not working. So when it comes to employment, it's very rough. And also that gives rises to crime. So there's too many challenges around here.
Do you think Alex is safe?
It's not safe.
It's not safe.
Yeah.
More than 60
You know, that's like, I don't want to say it's like anywhere, because it's not, obviously. Every country has their pockets, their issues, and it's tough to see. I mean, living like that would have to be so freaking rough. I mean, so close together, cramped in. Yeah, that would be tough, man.
50% of Alexandra's households earn less than $2,300 a year. Only 5 clinics cater to almost 180,000 residents. Having a stable life here is like standing in quicksand. But Zanel is proof that anything is possible.
In my family, most of them, they didn't finish school, but then I made it a point that I myself, I'm just gonna challenge myself and go even
By little,
further,
a little
you know,
becomes
by
a lot.
acquiring a diploma in civil engineering.
But this is what you love, and this is what you want to pursue.
Yeah, I always told God that I want to open my restaurant one day, and I was saving money until it came to fruition.
Do you think there's a lot of people here who feel defeated?
Yeah, there's too much.
There's a lot of people.
There's too much, too many.
To better understand the inner workings of Alex, Andrew and I head deeper into the densely packed belly of this township. The population of Alexandra is 4 times more than its infrastructure was designed for.
It's congested, you know, a lot of people from different places occupying the same space. So it's definitely hard.
With the area so densely populated, folks here struggle with low water pressure, sewer blockage, and flooding.
When I see a
That is so cramped, man. You get claustrophobic in there.
place like this, I'm looking around, I see kind of improvised homes, borrowed wood, corrugated steel, kind of a patchwork to make these small spaces where people live in now. But I gotta say, the mood here, much lighter than I expected. There's people shooting here, there's people visiting. Oh, you can walk through. See, this is what I'm talking about. This woman lives here. She's literally trying to duck through our shot. We came here, of course, we asked permission, but people are so accommodating, welcoming. This is what they have, and they're open and willing to share it.
The word they use is Ubuntu, like people coming together
Ubuntu?
and trying to make the space work. So people are definitely from different environments, from different places, and they just try to make things work.
Man, seeing just like, it's, I don't know. In my head, I'm trying to think of like how it would be living there, but then seeing the people that live there are always, they seem to always be smiling. I don't know if it's the way that they're only recording that type of thing. You know, anything can be put a spin on when you record and edit stuff. I can only go off of what I'm seeing, but it just, my mind how someone can be so joyful and they look happy and stuff, even though they're living in such a hard environment. You know what I mean? That's just, wow. And this hair, that is really cool. I'm digging the orange in this hair.
When it comes to the townships, do you think the townships are responsible for creating their own types of unique food and cuisine?
Township food is basically a amalgamation of a lot of things in terms of culture, in terms of where you're from, and in terms of survival. A good example of that would be the sly.
I think we should find that.
I know a couple
Sly?
of places, but I'll take you to one.
What is Sly? Casicos?
It's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, man, dude. You know what? That just gave me chills watching that guy. Hold on. Let me show you.
Sly.
Oh, man. So he's cutting that, whatever that sausage or whatever he's got in his hand instead of on a cutting board. Oh, man. It almost looked like he was just slicing his hand when I first seen it. But,
It's a guilty pleasure bordering on vice. An unhealthy heap of delicious deep-fried processed food. The recipe here kicks off with bologna and salami on sandwich bread, then a fried egg, another slice of bread, cheese, and a burger patty smothered with barbecue sauce.
I ain't gonna lie. I would eat the hell out of that. I would eat the hell out of that. I love bologna. I love eggs. I have 2 eggs every morning, fried hard. The cheese, the bread, the burger, and I don't know what kind of sauce he's putting on there, but I'll bet it's good too.
Cap it with a third slice of bread, but don't stop there. Load the boat with Russian sausage, Vienna sausage, and well-seasoned French fries.
Oh, get out.
You can find this calorie bomb exclusively here in Alexandra. The cost for all this, $1.50.
What?
So how would you approach eating this? Because there's so much food here, I don't even know how to fit this in my face.
So you
Wow.
go into the middle part, and then you just grab it where you can, and you just bite middle. Most of the time, the middle.
Oh, you're going directly in the middle?
I'll go straight in the middle.
Oh, the
No
best
tissues.
part's
You
the
know
middle.
what? Let's go for it.
Oh.
Delicious processed meats. So salty. I just got my sodium for the week.
This is something what keeps you away from home for a day, because that's what you want to do. You want to drink and have more. The Russian sausage is a pork sausage what's been smoked. No relation to Russians. No. And this is very similar. It's a Vienna, like a hot dog sausage.
So what they've done is, I think they've taken pretty cheap ingredients and they've prepared them the best way possible.
Yes.
So if you have a cheap kind of sausage like this, you don't want to just boil it in some water.
No.
It's going to be limp.
And water will take the flavor out as well.
But if you fry it, you crisp it up, you give it some texture, and then you just have a little burst of flavor each bite. How many calories do you think are right here?
Your whole week.
It strikes me when I come to places like this, some people use the word slum, especially for parts of it.
Yeah.
Is slum a bad word?
The word slum, it is derived from a bad word, but at the same time, it also shows your struggles and the diversity, and it's like a story, you know,
Right.
from the slums to the hood, you know, it's just a story to it.
Andrew
I was trying to find a way to stop it. They're on a corner, sitting on buckets, eating. That's crazy.
is no stranger to adversity. He was born and bred in Soweto, the biggest township in South
Soweto.
Africa. He took himself from entry-level restaurant gigs to starting his own business, dishing out some of the best fried chicken in town.
Oh, that looks so cool. I love those. Are those old water towers? It looks like they might not be. They can't be water towers. You guys had told me in that music video these were in there, and I can't remember what they were for. Was it like power plant something? But what they did with them, this is so cool. And I see it's like a tourist thing now or something. Do people bungee jump off the middle of that? What is going on here?
Lives in the city, but he still visits Soweto to experience the unique township food he grew up on.
Man.
Like this stuff, a meaty favorite we're gonna try soon.
So Soweto, I'm told it's a huge township.
Yes, it is. Originally, people came from different areas from the country and were settled here.
Soweto was one of many hundreds of townships created under the infamous Group Areas Act, implemented by the apartheid government. The act removed thousands of non-whites from most developed areas and assigned them to separate townships depending on their race, black, colored, or Indian. Today, Soweto is home to over 1.2 million people, 98% of those being Black Africans.
So where are we right now?
Right now we're in the DK, Deep Blue, in the cultural markets. This is a very popular market in Soweto.
In this corner of Soweto, you'll find rows of storage sheds that have transformed into an improvised market. Folks here sell live chickens, beer by the carton, of all kinds. While our meat is getting ready to heat up, Andrew has invited me to one stall for an appetizer.
I'm told these are called rocks. I mean, you could build a house with this.
But you eat it.
But you could also eat it.
What?
This is calabash chalk, a type of edible clay found mainly in West African countries.
So they break it into smaller pieces, take it, and they just put it in their mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna take a smaller piece. I don't want to be rude. Am I rude if I put the dirt back on the ground? I
No,
spit a
it's
little
dirt.
out.
That's where it comes from. So
Oh,
you put it
okay.
on the floor.
It actually has a nice texture. When you chew it, it's like,
But you're not supposed to chew it. You're supposed to suck it.
oh, terrible texture for chewing.
So because it's clay, what happens is it's gonna melt in your mouth.
It's like cake to my teeth right now. It has kind of a fun, silty texture. I don't hate it. I've had something similar in other countries, but it's much more sandy. And this is much less sandy. It's very fine. It just creates like a strange Play-Doh texture stuck to the side of my teeth that slowly dissipates and gets swallowed over time.
In contrast
That is different.
to Haitian mud cookies, which are believed to compensate for a lack of nutrients, the calabash chalk is consumed by African women as a cure for pregnancy nausea.
Cool, so this is nice. We actually came here for meat. I was gonna say food. This is now food. But we came here for meat.
I wonder if it, has minerals and stuff in it. I mean,
Just on the opposite side of the storage sheds, a clever twisted frame of corrugated steel and found materials, formed into a carnivore's paradise.
They have the menu on the wall. Some of these words I don't know. Itumbu.
It's like sheep's head.
Okay. Papa.
Sheep's head.
Papa is pap, says maize.
And salad.
Today, we're going straight protein with beef liver and beef heart.
it's huge.
The organs are sliced and tossed on the grill. Then comes a generous shower of seasonings.
Nice. Oh,
Hot
man.
and steamy organs are further chopped into smaller pieces and smothered with more spice, salt, and peri-peri sauce.
Patty, patty.
On the side, salsa and acha.
I think we're
Acha?
gonna eat first and then we're gonna have a drink after that.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, see, my eyes go everywhere, man. Look, I noticed he's got a Wu-Tang hoodie on in the background back there. You see him back there? You see him back there? Right over there? He's wearing a Wu-Tang hoodie.
Let's do it.
So I think start with the heart.
Ooh, heart is always good.
It's still beefy. Even though you eat the cow's heart, it's still beefy.
There's no lack of flavor here. They've seasoned the heck out of everything here. Super salty. I'm gonna try to break it up with some of this. We got basically just a salsa, right?
Yeah, just onion, tomato, and chili.
Oh, that's nice.
It's fresh, almost cleans up so you can go again.
Or beer, a creamy brown sorghum beer.
It's a communal drink. You don't use a cup, so we're gonna have it through this plastic container over here.
Very creamy.
That's a beer, like a creamy beer, and everybody drinks out of it? Okay.
Fermented. It reminds me a little bit of Korean makgeolli, but more of a sorghum-y flavor.
Every culture has something similar to this. This is our version of that.
Well, I notice here, it's like kind of offcuts, heart, liver, head. Is this food cheaper than like a steak?
Yes, it is cheaper.
So do you think that might be one reason that it's here?
It could be one of the reasons, but the main reason is to show that what type of man they are. Usually, man eats cow hearts and liver.
How important is that in a neighborhood like this to reinforce your identity?
It's important to show people who you are and how they perceive you. Image is everything, just the way they class themselves.
I mean, now you live in the city, but when you lived in Soweto, did it matter more?
Yeah, I did. If you look cool, you get all the girls.
I gotta try this. Oh wait, I'm married. Thanks for the liver, and this is loaded with seasoning. Oh, yeah.
It's not gamey, it's clean.
Beef liver, easy to make it very dry and just borderline uneatable, chalky. This is really soft, almost like a little pate.
These guys grow
Liver's
tons
good.
of this type of meat. They know how
If you
to
make it right.
cook it.
I'm curious, yesterday I ate a lot of different street food throughout Johannesburg, and I can see that people here really like and appreciate meat. But in a place like this, in Soweto, or in this part of Soweto, what kind of meat is most available?
Chicken is very popular. It's the daily staple around a lot of our communities. Then processed meats are big, as you're gonna see.
Compared to Alexandra, Soweto is a wide-ranging township. Here you'll find densely populated, improvised slums, rows of cookie-cutter homes, and modern suburbs.
I think there's a school right in the middle.
Wide-ranging. From nose to tail street side dining.
Dude, so this I love this episode. So I've seen, or like this whole show here. I've seen some other stuff like Cape Town, and we watched, some other stuff, a little bit of food. But I really like that they're going to these places and seeing this side of things instead of the touristy stuff. You know what I mean? This is where you get to really get to know the people and the culture and stuff around the area. So I really like this.
To vibrant bistros like this. Here,
Onions.
they're selling the Soweto signature, a prize many travelers hunt for. They call it kota.
Kota.
So we have
Whoa.
a base of...
They like to stack stuff over there, huh? Look at, I'm seeing pickles. Is that corn in there? Like 3 beef patties, maybe some chicken on top, a lot of cheese, like a bread thing at the bottom, onions. Oh man, I've already eaten, and I could eat this right now.
toasted bread, and then I'm not sure. I probably explained it in the voiceover.
Wait, or is that onions on top?
Kota starts with a whole freaking loaf of bread, cut into quarters,
whole loaf?
buttered up, and toasted.
Wow.
Each toasted section is carved up to form a vessel.
Ah.
Now we must attend to the fillings.
Most kotas have the basics, what would be the chips, processed meat like bologna and Russian. But we've got a premium kota today.
Beef patties are grilled, and onion rings are battered and made
Onion
crispy.
rings.
The kota is the brainchild of the bunny chow. So the bunny chow originates from Indian people who lived in Durban, and they used to have a curry inside. When people moved to Johannesburg, we adopted that style. But then we started putting our own spin on it.
Time for the bill. The hollowed bread is filled with
Man.
French fries and topped with coleslaw. On top
Ooh,
of that, rice is
coleslaw,
atop of
yes.
triple beef patties with layers of melted cheese.
Oh man.
Cap it off with onion rings and garnish with pickle.
All right, show me how to eat this. Do you just go from
Yeah,
top
how
to
do you eat
bottom?
that?
Because it's so big, I'm gonna take away the 2 burger patties,
Patties, put them on the side just temporarily.
put the top on, smash it a bit.
Oh
Try to get-
man. Oh man.
Handleability, 10 out of 10.
Oh man.
We're having a real cultural moment right now.
It was fantastic.
Okay, we gotta hear your review.
Taste the
Yo.
beef. This is definitely
Look
different.
at
They're
that.
using like 100%
I want
pure
some
beef on there.
now.
I like the fries. They're not thin. They're nice and thick and wide. And then the onion rings, crispy, thick, crunchy.
I love the garlic bread though. Essentially like a garlic toast as buns. So flavorful. I'm gonna try just the patty here. Oh, that's
Did
just
he-
a
wait, what
as
did he just-
buns. So flavorful.
Thick,
Wait a second.
Crunchy.
I love the garlic bread though. Essentially like a garlic toast as buns. So flavorful. I'm gonna try.
Am I hearing that right? What did he just say?
So flavorful. I'm gonna try just the
Wait. Did he say it has bugs? So flavorful?
toast as buns. So flavorful. I'm gonna try just the patty here.
I think that maybe like a mosquito or something flew in his mouth or something. I don't think there's bugs on there.
Oh, that's just a patty. Super juicy. The
Ooh.
fat ratio, it's a nice ratio. Oh my God. You know how much this one costs?
$4.80.
This is ridiculous. For $4.80.
They would charge in the States for that because it's so unique and looks freaking amazing. It'd probably be like 40, at least 40 US dollars. I would say I'll bet they would. I'll bet $100. I'll bet you $100 they would charge $40 for this right here.
Cents. It looks like a hurricane came through.
And people would pay it.
Going from Alex to here, it feels completely different. How would you describe the difference?
Alex still has new settlers. People are coming from outside Johannesburg and still moving into Alex. Soweto is more where people are generations in. Grandfather, my father, now me. But this is a good community. It's more suburbish. Then we have places like Orlando West, Sofeni, Deep Kloof, Vilakazi Street where Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu used to live. So it's a diverse area.
When you look at the township, whether it's Alex or Soweto, what do you think are the biggest struggles people are facing there?
There's a lot of issues. Electricity, good roads, but opportunity is a big one.
For you, in your story, do you think opportunities were given to you or did you have to just make your own opportunities?
You know, The harder you work, the luckier you become. I washed dishes from the beginning. I moved around. I had to sleep on the road sometimes. All the sacrifices brought me to where I was.
But you see so many people here who seem kind of deflated, like they've just been defeated. So what do you say to those people? I know you can't solve all these problems, but you know, when you come across people who just seem kind of defeated, they're like, it's a Tuesday, it's noon, I'm just gonna drink.
That's a sad story because you can't convince them there'll be a better day because they have to change before you can change them. The government can only do so much, a community can only do so much, but it's always up to the individual.
Beautiful. Andrew, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can I have a sloppy handshake?
That's such a tricky topic, and I don't want to get political here at all, and I'm not going to, and I hope nobody does down in the comments. Because yes, things can be done, obviously, on a large scale, but also it's individuals, you know, have to also do some stuff too, right? I mean, that sounds so bad, right? I mean, because it's not, you know, it's so tricky, but trying to keep a positive attitude and finding opportunities, even when it feels like there are none. It's tough, man. It's tough.
South Africa is a complicated and diverse country with 4 ethnic groups, multiple tribes, and 11 official languages. These days, about 8 to 9% of the country's population is made up of white South Africans, most of whom descended from the original Dutch colonists who went on to be known as Afrikaners. Today, I'll be joining Afrikaner Herman on his farm.
Herman!
Does that fact protect you from like a hangover? No. Is that science?
His family has been in South Africa for 5 generations.
I gotta say, the place you have here is gorgeous. Even just the view from here is stunning.
I'm on a mission to witness the unique food contributions of the Afrikaner people and to learn
a lot of
Dutch
vegetables.
cooking methods and recipes came to fuse with new ingredients in a completely new land.
We know what was being hung up there, yep. Oh, I'm so mad I'm out of my
Cher, the lady of
biltong.
the house, is preparing a protein-packed breakfast. But there's a twist. Her omelets aren't stuffed with ham or bacon, rather a sheep organ. An organ I'm not used to eating this early in the morning. Fresh kidneys extracted just moments ago from a merino sheep.
Dang.
This is a dual-purpose breed,
I think kidneys have a lot of iron in them.
producing high-quality wool and plenty of delicious meat.
Ooh.
It was first imported into South Africa from Europe in 1932. A move the wild jackals here absolutely adored. The kidney is chopped into palatable pieces, seasoned
I thought it was gonna be something
pepper,
else,
then
not
rolled
kidney.
in flour. Our second early morning
The
offal,
liver.
sheep's liver. Also sliced into small bits and rolled in flour. In a frying pan, add onions, liver, kidney, chopped green pepper, and South Africa's favorite flavor enhancer, Miss Ball's chutney.
The chutney. When I did that snacks thing, there was chutney flavored cracker, I think it was. And everybody's like, oh, you got to try chutney, because I had no idea what chutney is. I had no idea. And so you guys explained to me in the comments what chutney was. And then there's an African market here. I think I mentioned this already before, but I can't remember if I did or not. That I was going to go over, and I was like, I got to go get chutney. I got to get some biltong. I got to get some more rusks. I tried rusks. Didn't have my coffee when I tried it on the video. So I wanted to get some rusk, and I wanted to get the rooibos tea. And unfortunately, they only sell Western African food and stuff, so they don't have any of that stuff. But chutney, I thought was more of a fruity type thing, if I remember what you guys were saying. And so putting that in here would be interesting. But the Mrs. Balls, I even called up another place, African shop, and it's like, hey, do you have any Mrs. Balls chutney? She's like, excuse me? And I was like, Mrs. Balls chutney. She's like, what? And I was like, Mrs. Ball's chutney. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, do you sell anything from South Africa? She's like, no. I was like, okay.
She cracks her eggs, whisks, seasons, and fries. The rest of the sheep will be used soon, but first, breakfast.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
This looks fantastic. This is an omelet, but not just any type of omelet.
It's an omelette filled with kidneys.
Sheep kidney, a bit of Mrs. Ball's chutney.
Ball's chutney?
It's a Mrs. Ball's chutney.
I think I'm hearing that word wrong. Not balls, right?
No.
How do you spell balls?
It's B-A-L-L-S.
Oh, it's the same balls, but a different type of chutney.
Yes.
On the side, this is pop, right?
Yes.
Pop, a staple food in many parts of South Africa. Here, they prepare a drier version, served with tomato stew made fresh from the farm.
Oh yeah, that's delicious. It tastes like a tomato paste kind of flavor, but with texture. And the pop.
Oh, I moved over too far,
Parmesan
sorry.
cheese.
Yeah.
But not the taste.
If you eat this porridge, you're fine for the day.
I can't wait to dig into this omelet. This omelet is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cut a big piece of that.
They have cheese on top.
Oh, this is delicious. The kidney, I thought it would be a little bit more gamey or very minerally, but it's almost like there's something sweet in here too.
That's a bit of chutney.
The egg is
Yeah, the
beautifully
chutney,
cooked and
yep.
pairs perfectly with this organ meat. Really delicious. So I'm very curious, the Dutch came here long ago, and at some point the Dutch just became Afrikaner people. Do you know when that happened?
1652, a couple of years after that, because Jan van Riebeeck came to South Africa and he stayed here.
Yeah, but they still spoke Dutch then for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think when Graafnet was formed in 18-something, the people started speaking Afrikaans. So Afrikaans came,
With the time.
yeah, with the time, yeah.
My mission today is just
Wow,
to
look at that
learn
land.
more about Afrikaner people.
I was just seeing how open it was and stuff, and I don't know. Okay, so I was gonna say some stuff, and I don't want to go down a road of
People started speaking Afrikaans.
like,
So
hold on.
Afrikaans came,
With the time.
yeah, with the time, yeah.
So I don't know if how much of this land that people own. Never mind. Going from this can go sideways so quickly, and I'm trying not to open a hornet's nest because I don't know the history and stuff there, and I don't want to get into a huge freaking thing. But I guess my thought was going from the last bit that we were watching, how cramped and everything everybody was, and then seeing wide open places, because you can't just take land away from people and stuff like that and yada yada. I don't know. Fuck.
My mission today is
Disregard
just to
everything
learn
I just
more
said.
about Afrikaner people and the food culture of the Afrikaner people, and to see how maybe it's influenced some other foods here in South Africa.
Most of the things that the Dutch people started when they came here, we are still making it at this stage. You know, just maybe we've got better equipment to do it and so on.
So today, the sheep has been dispatched already.
Yes.
Part of it's here.
Yes.
Now here.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else are we going to do with that sheep today?
We're going to cut the shanks up and we're going to put it in the potjie with a bit of veggies on and a bit of curry in. And then we're also going to cut the one rib off and put it on the fire. That's also like a braai. And then we're going to do the offal. That's the tripe, part of the jaws. And we're going to also put it in the pot.
So you eat everything.
Yeah, we do eat it.
All right, we got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we have.
Thank you for breakfast. Let's get to it.
Van der Waldzo, that's the name of Herman's farm, and it's been running for generations, ever since the 1860s.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. It's a farm. He's got a huge farm. All right, cool. That's what I was, dude. Yeah, that takes a lot of work to run those farms. And I wonder what the difference is. Well, I mean, there was red and then there was blue. I'm seeing paint on these different sheep. The red probably is, I don't know, is it like female, male? What would be the significance of the different paint on the sheep?
He specializes in raising merino sheep and cattle, but in the wild, you'll find a vast array of plants and animals, from tortoises to kudu.
Wow.
I'll be trying one of those soon.
Sir, what is this called again?
Oh, the potjie.
Potjie.
Yeah.
Where does that name come from?
I've got no idea.
Oh, okay.
Potjie is a round cast iron three-legged cauldron. It's descended from the Dutch oven, brought from the Netherlands to South Africa ages ago.
Is this also a way that you would still cook day to day or just for special occasions?
It's used for cooking potjiekos, literally meaning small pot food, a traditional Afrikaner
Man.
preparation made outdoors.
It's
like stew.
Because then you've got time. This is a time consuming. It takes about 3 hours, not less than that.
Right now, he's stewing up lamb shank potjiekos. Add olive oil, onions, green and yellow peppers, garlic cloves, and then the lamb shanks. For the seasoning,
Wow.
a secret sauce, the chutney, and a bit of mixed seasoning from the grocery store.
Wait, which one's the chutney? Is that the chutney on the left?
Seasoning, a secret sauce, the chutney,
Oh, the chutney's top right. Okay.
and a bit of mixed seasoning from the grocery store.
Oh, that's so
Finally,
good.
add some water and let those tough shanks simmer for hours.
I'm so curious about the sheep because even just driving to your home today, I saw monkeys, I saw a turtle. I mean, it looked vicious, so.
That's big one.
And yeah, a big one.
That's a big turtle.
My thought was just there must be a number of animals out there that compete with the sheep.
If you farm a sheep, you have to check them every week. You have to shift them to certain camps. If you've got something competing, like the jackal that catches
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's gotta be
then you
stuff
have
coming to get it.
work on it.
In the country these sheep originally came from, they didn't have to worry about jackal attacks. Here, they do. As much as the jackals love the juicy, easy-to-catch prey, attacks like these are a big problem for farmers here, especially when the predators lack wild prey.
So how do you work on a jackal?
Oh, that's nighttime shooting now.
Okay.
So their jackals are basically the same as like our coyotes. So we would have coyote issues, and they look really close to the same about size and everything.
Most of it down, yeah.
After the potjie simmers for 30 minutes, toss in potatoes, carrots, zucchini, and pumpkin. Then a final flavor blend of curry powder, salt, chutney sauce, and water. Leave it to simmer.
What are some of the different types of meat that you eat here outside of the typical, beef, pork, chicken?
Springmuck, kudu we eat a lot. It's actually such a healthy food. And it's organic. You never feed them or never give them anything. It's a meat that is very good, yeah.
What about when you're making biltong? What animal is best
Ooh.
for making biltong?
Kudu.
Really?
As I said, it's got
Kudu?
very nice smelling meat. It works nice. It makes beautiful biltong.
Can we see where you make the biltong?
Yes.
Oh yes, we're going to look at some biltong being made.
Kudu. They consist of two
kudu.
species of spiral-horned antelopes, the lesser kudu and the greater kudu,
Oh,
which
kudu.
grow up to 5 feet at the shoulder. It's common for game hunters to track kudu as trophies, but also for their deep red, clean-tasting meat. Heck, in South Africa, you can even find kudu in grocery stores.
Boom. Biltong. Right here you have a fresh batch of the raw
Biltong.
meat.
Yes.
What part of the kudu is best to use?
The back straps and then also your hindquarters. And the others you make sausage.
The kudu meat is first cut into strips. Size can vary as long as the meat isn't too thick.
What is absolutely required for it to be called biltong? Because most people from Minnesota would just call this jerky.
Whoa, I gotta look. Where is he from? Let's listen to that again.
Isn't too thick.
What is absolutely required for it to be called biltong? Because most people from Minnesota would just call this jerky.
The basic, salt and pepper.
He must be from here. Holy. Okay, I gotta go back and listen.
Required for it to be called biltong. Because most people from Minnesota would just call this jerky.
The basic, salt and pepper, brown vinegar, and then you've got biltong.
Vinegar, more specifically brown vinegar, is a key differentiating ingredient separating biltong from jerky. In his marination vessel, he adds a layer of vinegar, then biltong spices, then kudu strips. Add even more vinegar and more spices on top. The key is to let the vinegar soak into the meat for hours.
The biltong. Do you know how far this goes back?
Oh, no, I think the first people that shot the first animal must have made biltong. So biltong is very old.
Biltong comes from the Dutch words bil, meaning meat, and tong, meaning strip. But preserving meat far predates the arrival of the Dutch. Native African tribes were curing meat in salt as early as the 1600s. Vinegar was later introduced by European settlers who arrived to South Africa in the 1800s. The result is a dried but semi-soft meat absolutely packed with flavor.
Can I try some out?
Yes, yeah.
How long has this been hanging here?
It's 6 days.
This has only been here 6 days.
Yes.
And it's completely dry. Maybe like
Wow.
a tiny bit of moisture on the inside. Oh, that's nice. It does feel a bit different from jerky. Traditional jerky that I've had before can just be so hard and you're like really wringing your teeth, like
Yeah.
punching on it, trying to hydrate it with your own spit. And this is not like that. It's much more soft. It's very enjoyable.
Wow.
And inside, you can feel the fatty oils.
And some people like it the way it is now, and some people hang it that it gets very dry, like a jerky. But this is the best. And you've got a beer, biltong and beer. Right together.
This is
Oh.
perfect. I'll keep taking more if you're gonna keep cutting it.
So you just hang it up? I mean, just air dry it? Like, I mean, could I freaking hang? Could I, as long as I seasoned it right, could I hang it here, or is it like need to be in a certain type of house? I'm thinking like a smoke house, or it looks like it's just a regular, just hanging up in the shed. I mean, wow.
Preparation for our final meal is already underway. Cher and a small army of cooks prepare the sides, while Herman tends to the meat, including this. Let's call it an appetizer.
That was the one. I'm trying to remember the name. I asked about this in one of the other videos. Starts with an S.
Cooked up Afrikaner style.
Boom. Okay, time for barbecue. What are you putting on right now?
This is fat of the stomach. We call it net fat.
Skilpaiki is a traditional Afrikaner recipe combining lamb's liver and caul fat, the fatty membrane that surrounds the sheep's internal organs. Start with caul fat and sliced red pepper on top. Add a bit of onion puree. Then put the liver on top of the caul fat. Add a bit of barbecue seasoning before holding it in place with a toothpick. Now they're ready to hit the grill.
How do you know when it's done?
If they get a bit harder,
Okay.
you can feel them. They're not jumpy anymore.
Are you trying to get it well or just maybe medium?
No, it must be just under medium.
Oh, wow.
It's been a couple minutes here. They're looking good. I like the caul fat. As it cooks, it kind of tightens up and wraps tighter around the liver. I can't wait to try this out. This one looks really good.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Like a thin piece of melted mozzarella.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow, this is one of the best pieces of liver I've ever had.
You see that piece of fat, you don't have to
Yeah.
eat if you want to. You can put it
No, I
away.
want to.
But,
It's so soft. The fat from the caul fat is so juicy.
and we South Africans also do it because it gives you a lining in your stomach before you start drinking or partying. It's good for you.
Does that fat protect you from like a hangover?
No.
Oh yeah? Is that science?
Something's wrong.
Oh, it almost tastes like eating a big burger patty, like a beef patty. And the seasonings you put on there are so lovely.
And also fresh liver. If you put your liver the next day, it does not taste the same as the day that you slaughtered.
I love it. I'm curious, and maybe this is a strange question. Do you see yourself more as South African or Afrikaner?
Coming to that question, we are all South African. We come out of the Afrikaner background, but I mean, at this stage, we're South African.
Yeah. And have you felt that way your whole life?
Oh, yes, yeah.
All right, fantastic. This is our appetizer. Now we just need beer and the rest of the food.
Our final epic meal will consist of 4 meat dishes, all made from different parts of the merino sheep.
I want to say thank you to both of you just for having me in your home, but allowing me to experience foods like
Wow.
these. Everything looks outstanding.
See, Dutch oven. So that thing in the bottom right, yeah, Dutch oven foods, yeah.
Where should we start?
The first plate here, it's a pofadder.
Pofadder is a traditional South African type of sausage, usually made from the organs of a sheep.
All right, so he's pulled out the pocket knife.
Oh,
and then
wow.
He just goes for big chunks. Thank you. That's beautiful.
Those are
They
huge
start by
chunks
chopping the
inside that
liver,
sausage.
heart, and lungs into smaller pieces.
So this is interesting because it is just really big chunks of meat.
Usually when you eat a sausage, it's really ground up. I mean, you can't tell the different stuff that's in it, really. And this is very interesting because it's all big chunks of different stuff. Is that a carrot I see in there? Corn?
Mix it with red pepper, lemon juice, mashed onion, barbecue spice, salt, and pepper.
So it was the red
This
pepper
evenly mixed
that I see,
blend
not
is
corn.
ready to head inside the sheep's intestine.
Or, yeah,
Once
not
finished,
carrot.
It's time to hit the grill.
Wow.
Oh, this is delicious. It just tastes like that fried type seasoning.
Yes, yeah.
And then the outside, because it's just grilled for a short time, so the intestine is still really juicy and fatty, similar to the caul fat around the liver. What else do we have here?
This is afval.
In a similar potjie pot, add olive oil and onions, then sheep tripe and cheeks.
This would typically be the main
Cheeks?
course.
Hit it with garlic cloves and
Looks like there's hair. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that? There's like sharp stuff down here that looks almost like teeth. This looks like eyelashes or some type of hair. What is this?
bicarbonate soda to kill any tripe gaminess. Close the lid and let it cook.
Usually from people
That is
they
teeth.
like afval.
These jawbones? What is this?
So when you're visiting a farm, the first thing they ask you, do you eat afval?
After a bit, add curry powder and potatoes. For that final flavor punch, a blend of curry powder, salt, chutney sauce, and water.
I'm not going to take a lot.
Ooh.
And then maybe help yourself to a pumpkin cake.
Do you put butter or jam or just eat it straight up?
Eat it straight up now.
Combine eggs, mashed pumpkin, baking powder, salt, and flour. Fry the batter in sizzling hot oil until it's crispy.
That looks good.
Oh, I'm in love.
Finally, sprinkle a bit of sugar on top. It's simple, it's sweet, it's perfect.
That's really
Wow.
nice. Sweet and then really rich, just like delicious fried bread. Some nice pumpkin flavor in there. Where did you learn these recipes?
Pumpkin cake is an old recipe and it's very easy.
All these recipes come from our grandmothers. It's not a new recipe.
Well, let's pair that with some stomach. It's very chewy, but the thick curry comes
There's
through.
that-
A little
he
bit
had that
thick,
before.
A little spicy.
I think it takes a bit of the fried taste away.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too gamey, and then it goes so well with the pumpkin cake. You were growing up as a sheep farmer.
Yeah, we were sheep farmers and we've gone over to cattle farm.
How often were you eating sheep?
Every day, morning, afternoon and night. Yeah.
I'm not sick of it.
I don't think sheep you'll get sick of it. There's so many ways to prepare a lamb. So you can make a chop, you can make a leg, you can braai it, you
Lamb
can cook it,
chops.
You can do whatever you want.
That's a great point. This is course one. Let's do course two.
Yes.
If you're looking for diversity in your sheep
Something about seeing teeth in your food.
meat preparation, try this: grilled sheep ribs.
I like ribs.
Normal weather?
Never had sheep ribs.
Weather, it's like violent rain sometimes here. Well, as long as you're dry, it's very nice. So I think we're okay right now.
Yes.
Here, we have the whole rib section of the sheep, all just grilled by the fire.
The meat is scored to better allow his barbecue sauce and local seasonings to soak in.
Oh, that is crispy. Thank
Wow.
you.
Then aim those ribs straight for the fire, roasting slowly until they're cooked through.
I feel like I'm trying all the greatest hits today. There's no way you would make this much food
That
in
looks
one
good.
day, would you? So I'm gonna open up these ribs. Oh, wow. This is delicious. The skin, like it is
Wow, that
almost
looks so
flaky on
good.
the outside, like a croissant. And just looking at it, I thought, no way. This is gonna be a little bit dry. It's not dry. It's got real good texture. And then it's just so nice and juicy on the inside.
And you know, you must have a nice fatty rib. Never buy a lean rib.
This is one of those moments I'm having where I love it, but it makes me sad because I'm never gonna find this species of sheep cooked in this way again. This is really top level.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this right here.
Our final dish of the day, lamb shank poikikos, stewed over the fire since this morning. Now it's finally
Man.
ready to eat.
I bet that meat is so soft.
Incredible. Should we try it out?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. You could see some of the meat and skin is already falling off the bone.
Yes,
Yeah.
as soon as it comes off the bone, then you know it is perfect.
Ooh.
Oh, that's perfect. Soft, but not too soft. It still has some bite to it. The sheep seems to be naturally sweet, but of course there's a sweetness from the balls as well. Such a nice pairing of really savory, fatty, deep, delicious flavor, and just really tender meat.
Yes. What I just want to say, why we do it this way, we actually do it also as a Sunday lunch. You just put everything in the pot. There's actually no work. Nobody has to stand.
So we do like crock pot stuff as well. I mean, to be on the counter and you make stews and stuff kind of like that, but it's on your kitchen counter. It's a big crock pot and it heats up and you cook it all day, put all the stuff in it, maybe even the night before, you know. Yeah.
And around and do exactly.
Right. It just takes time, but not a lot of effort.
No.
Just got to make sure the jackals don't get it.
Yes, yes.
That's it.
So that's all.
Love it. Well done.
All right, I think they're going to move into another section of this, and I got so deep into this, I probably should have broken it up from when he was in the other area before he came to this area and was trying food and made it 2 videos, but it's like I don't want to make 50 million videos off of this one whole long, it's an hour and 40-minute video that I'm watching and making separate videos on it, but whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know when to do it or not. And earlier, looking at this land here, I don't want it to be misconstrued of what I was trying to say, because obviously I'm not like, oh, all they do is take this land and just let everybody else go out there and blah, blah, blah. I know it's way more bigger than that and 50 million different reasons of this, that, and the other, but I don't know what they are and all that. It's just very high surface level. It's like in the United States too. We have homelessness all over in these big ass cities and stuff. And then we have huge open lands that's owned by the state and stuff. And so it's not as simple as that. And I don't want people to think that I was trying to say one thing or the other. It wasn't. It was a pure just like, oh my gosh, look how crowded people are here. And oh, wow, look at all this open land. It's the same thing here in the States. You got big ass cities with people in like LA and different like that, where just huge crowded homeless camps, you know, of hundreds and thousands of people all over. And then we have the middle of the U.S. is open freaking lands all over that are states. So by no means, please don't take any of that as any type of political thought process of anything, because it wasn't a thought process. It was high level, like, oh my God, all these guys are so crowded, cramped together, and I'd be claustrophobic. And then the next scene is, look at this, boom, large open, you know, land. Anyways, I hope that makes any sense to you. Sorry for my rant, but I don't want anybody to get political down in the comments. I'd like to leave it all alone and just want to, you know, check out the positives of stuff that I can see. You know what I mean? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.